What do you do when it seems like suffering won't stop? What do you do when it feels like your pain doesn't have a point? What does it do when it feels like your weaknesses continue to worsen?
I think we all have spots. I used to be embarrassed because I thought I was the weird one, but I think we all have spots. I think we all have insecurities. We don't wear them on the outside, so sometimes even the people who love us can't see what we really wrestle with.
God didn't bring us in the world to do what's convenient. God didn't bring us in this world to be regular. God didn't bring us in this world to do the things that make us comfortable.
Sometimes bad things, horrible things happen to good people. Life isn't fair.
So often what we fail to realize is that we think life just happens to us and that dictates our future, but the truth is it's how you react that dictates your future.
Whatever you need to do, whatever you're facing right now, and some of you are going through some really difficult things. Whatever it is that you're facing right now, I want to tell you, you can do it.
Sometimes you have to back up and go within and pray and meditate and recharge your batteries. Go away, clear your head, and then come back and look at it from a different vantage point. Don't operate while you're under the spell or the effect of what's going on. You can permit it to let it hold you down, or you can decide, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm bigger than this.
Don't just look at life from a perspective of pain, but see your pain through a perspective of purpose. Realize that God may be doing something in you before he does something through you. That the difficult thing that you're going through right now, it's not without purpose. God may have allowed it to strengthen you in a way that only this pain could strengthen you.
The real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. How you handle it, that's where the growth takes place.
Everything you're going through is God preparing you for what you asked for.
So many of us, we've gone through life and life has let us down. And people have been careless with us that we think our God will be careless with us, but that's not who he is. He's the God who says, no, I can take this bad thing and I can bring good out of it.
It's not just the yeses. Sometimes God uses the no's to lead you to a greater yes. God said, no, I won't take it away. But yes, I will give you so much grace that you will be stronger than it, and you will discover a power that you could have never known if you didn't have a problem.
And some of you in this room today, you need to change your mind because some of you are thinking about giving up because you're in a season of failure. But just because you failed doesn't mean that God doesn't have a bright future in store for you. It is always too soon to quit.
You can decide that you're going to stand up to life. You can decide that I'm going to live each day as if it were my last. You have the power to make that decision. You can decide I'm going to work on myself and develop myself. I'm going to empower me. And all of these things that are happening to me right now, they're just temporary inconveniences. They're not stronger than I am. I'm in charge here.
The fight is in your mind. So I want to challenge you to waste no more effort wrestling with other people. Your destiny, your future is not predicated on the decision of someone else. You wasted too much of your life trying to change other people's mind about you. It doesn't matter what they think about you. God is not going to bless you by their opinion. God is going to bless you by how you see yourself.
If you want to begin to move into your own personal greatness, if you want to begin to really enjoy a happy, successful, healthy life, you've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back, and I'll be stronger and better because of it.
You gotta throw what you got at it. You can't throw what you wish you had. You can't throw what your neighbor had. You gotta throw what you got at it. Don't tell me that you want something if you're not willing to throw what you got at it.
there's something that nobody can do for you but you, and that's refuse to give up. God can't do that for you. Your friends can't do that for you. Only you can find that place in you that says, I'm not quitting and I'm not giving up. I don't care how many times I have to keep doing what's right until I get a result. I am not going to stop doing what's right.
If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy.
It's okay to get depressed. It's okay to cry. It's okay to go home. It's okay to blame others for a while, but eventually you have to get over it and move on.
Sometimes God's preparation, it comes packaged as pain. In other words, there is a purpose in your pain. God might be using the pain that we're enduring to do something in us before he does something through us.
He will use pain to speak to you. He will use pain to make sure that you realize that he's with you.
Be strong and very courageous. Be strong and very courageous. Be strong and be of good courage. Be strong and possess the land. Because God knows that for what you're going to do, it is not by outer strength. You got to have inner strength for this fight. It's not your outer strength. It's not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord. So you gotta have that inner gut strength, that belly strength, that devil define come hell or high water strength.
In life, I will fail. In life, events will come my way. And in life, I'll set out with a plan, but bad things will happen. And I have to make a choice to react. And my reaction is gonna be, God, I'm casting my cares upon you.
God has an incredible life for you. He really does. But you ain't gonna get there if you give up. You can't get to what God got for you if you stop. You can't get to what God got for you if you're afraid.
Never question God. Never question God.